Days turned into weeks, and Mama Ebele continued her disguise. Amaka kept coming, selling her pastries with humility and joy. She never looked twice at the grand cars parked outside. She never asked about the billionaire upstairs. Her focus was survival, but her spirit shone like gold refined by fire. But where goodness appears, envy and evil are never far behind. Other women noticed Amaka's presence. They mocked her simple dress, laughed at her tray of puff-puff, and sneered at her laughter. But Amaka never answered them with bitterness. "A clean conscience is a pillow for peaceful sleep," she would say, echoing the wisdom of the elders. One evening, as Chuka Ebele himself descended from his office, tired and lost in thought, fate played its hand. His eyes fell on Amaka, who was sharing meat pie with one of the janitors, making the tired man laugh with her stories. She had no idea the billionaire was watching her. Chuka's heart shifted. He had seen women dressed in diamonds, women who spoke sweet words rehearsed like actors on stage. But here was a woman dressed in simplicity, whose laughter was unpolished yet more valuable than gold. For the first time in years, Chuka Ebele felt curiosity not born of suspicion, but of admiration. And Mama Ebele, standing in the corner with her mop, her heart pounding, whispered to herself, "The seed is planted, but will it grow?" What followed was not simple. For the world does not easily allow love to grow where envy rules. The other women who dreamed of marrying the billionaire began to scheme against Amaka. Lies were whispered, traps were set, tragedies unfolded. And through it all, Mama Ebele, still disguised as a cleaner, watched with tears in her eyes and strength in her soul, determined to guide the path without revealing her true face. Because she knew one truth, an old proverb from her mother's lips: "The bird that builds its nest with stolen feathers will one day fly naked." And indeed, all pretenders would be exposed. But how? And at what cost? For in the path ahead lay betrayal, sorrow, and a test of hearts so fierce that even wealth could not shield against. From the moment Chuka Ebele noticed Amaka, something shifted in him. At first, it was mere curiosity. He asked the guards, the staff, even the receptionist who that young woman was who brought food at night. Most of them dismissed her. "Ah, Oga, she is just one local girl that sells puff-puff. Nothing special." But Chuka felt there was more. He could not explain why her presence lingered in his mind, why her laughter echoed in his ears even as he sat in million-dollar meetings. He began to watch her quietly. Mama Ebele saw it too. The way his eyes softened when they fell on Amaka. The way he paused to listen when she spoke to others. And though her heart lifted, fear also crept in because she knew the world of the rich was like a forest filled with traps, and Amaka was walking unknowingly into it. One evening, when the rains had fallen and the streets glistened like dark glass, Amaka entered the lobby as usual. But this time, her tray was nearly empty. A group of women, all dressed in glittering gowns, blocked her path. "So, you think you can come here every night and catch his attention?" one of them sneered. Amaka blinked in confusion. "Catch whose attention?" "Don't play innocent," another spat. "We know what you're doing. Pretending to be poor. Pretending to be kind. But listen, girl, you can never be the wife of Chuka Ebele. He belongs to women of our class, not gutter sellers like you." Their words stung like whips. But Amaka held her head high. She did not answer them with anger. Instead, she said calmly, "My mother taught me, when the goat eats yam, the owner does not chase it with anger but with patience. For yam grows again. I will not trade insults with you. Let me pass." Her dignity silenced them, though their eyes still burned with hatred. Mama Ebele, watching from her corner with her mop, her fist. She wanted to rise and scatter those women like dry leaves, but she bit her tongue. The time to reveal herself had not yet come. Days later, destiny opened its door. Chuka Ebele arranged an event at his company, a small charity outreach for underprivileged children. Food, clothes, and school supplies were distributed. Amaka, with her small tray of pastries, happened to be nearby when the children gathered. She noticed one boy crying because the crowd had pushed him aside, and without thinking, she gave him all the snacks left on her tray. Chuka, standing nearby, saw it all. Something pierced his heart. That night, he sent for her. Amaka thought it was a mistake when the guards approached her. "Oga Chuka wants to see you."